Who has the power to outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinav will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
The oak leaf! He doesn't let go, the vicious dog!
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard. You can stare at me with those sorcerer's eyes of yours as long as you want. I'm not leaving until I've got that oak leaf.
I will...
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves to win the contest. I, on the other hand, need 4 oak leaves made of brass. At the moment, you're just 1 oak leaf ahead of me, and given that Ulfried here will soon rid you of this oak leaf, you're at least 1 leaf short of victory. Or do you still think you can free yourself?
My hammer!
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, birdcatcher? Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Geron is evil.
I believe he said that Geron will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Geron curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense. What the... Stop it! Do you want to bludgeon him to death? Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Yes, they were indeed happy days for dreamy Andergast. Only a few foresaw that soon nothing would be the same as it had been before.
What have you done to the cage? Leave it there. I'll fix it later.
Gwynling, I didn't break it.
Yes.
It was Olgierd and his farmhands. They ambushed me and took my oak leaf. You know, the one for the oak leaf challenge. You hear? They destroyed the cage, not me.
That It can't be.
But you know what? I'll win the contest anyway. I'll take back my oak leaf and I'll win. And then no one will taunt me anymore. What are you doing there anyway?
Geron, this nonsense isn't going to lead anywhere.
I don't want to spend my whole life...
Being just a hunter and a trapper like me? Without a cage, you're not even that, you know.
Can you fix the cage?
Yes, I'll have to. We're going to need it still.
Do we have a new job?
Job, he says. Before any of those hicks even begin to notice what's about to hit them, it'll be far too late.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the crows, Geron. The crows.
What's up with that dead crow?
I want to know what brought them here.
That's easy. Winter is near. It's looking for warmth.
It's chock full of black bile.
You seem tired. Why don't you go to bed?
Those dreams, they eat away at me and consume me. And those crows, those horrible creatures, they already feasted on the dead knight Ulrich's flesh. Something's afoot.
What dreams are those?
Eyes keep staring at me. Blind eyes, like in the days when the seer was still alive.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. They're only dreams.
See? That's what I mean. How did Knight Ulrich die?
He was murdered.
The old man? Why would anyone do that?
Who knows? But he was one of those who finished off the seer back in the day.
Gwynling the seer has been dead for a long time now.
Yes, yes.
Will you please stop brooding over that seer already? He was burnt at the stake, right?
13 years ago.
Because he foresaw King Gwendolen's death.
That's not the reason why. He abducted children. Nobody knows why. Be that as it may, he had sinister plans for Andergast. He ordered legions of crows to conquer the town, or to destroy it. At least that's what they say.
And that's why you're rummaging through the innards of this bird?
His crows brought dark dreams with them.
The crows prevent you from sleeping.
They're watching us. Don't look into their eyes. They look right into your soul, Geron.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of crows.
Until you hear the wings of Golgaris swoosh by.
Who says that Boron's soul bird can't be put in a cage as well? Enough of those horror stories. Once I've won the Oakleaf Challenge,
You're only earning scoffs and sneers for yourself.
the victor will be honored by the king.
Everyone remains in the place meant for them. When will you finally accept that?
Will you help me with the Oakleaf Challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. Will you help me with the Oakleaf Challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. Will you help me with the Oakleaf Challenge?
Leave me alone. I've got more
Those crows... I have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping. What's brewing this time?
A remedy for those damn crows. But without fairy magic, it won't be of any use.
How do you know?
How does the wolf know how to hunt? I told you to keep your hands off that. You'll probably just break it.
I'll borrow your walking cane for a bit. What's written here? The print is so small.
What are you doing there? Don't you have a task to attend to?
Gwynling rummaged through the whole room yesterday to find this drawing, and as always he said nothing about what it means. I need to get my third oak leaf back from Olgierd, and I'll have to go to the castle gate and ask the Chamberlain for the last riddle of the challenge. It can't launch anymore. The string has rotted away.
Damn it, it has to be somewhere.
But the guard says he doesn't have it.
Shut up. Geron's over there. He might eavesdrop.
I'm getting too old for these kinds of pranks. What if a cartwheel rams it? Well, I guess as long as the barrels only come crashing into our house, no one will take offence. Well, no. I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences. Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. Well, not towards me, obviously.
Piss off!
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
Not a very bright idea. Too far away. Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. What? Without Olgierd around, well, not towards me. Good day, blacksmith.
Sod off, bird catcher. I've got a lot on my schedule. Besides, even my best blades catch rust when you're around.
So, what's on your schedule?
Don't play dumb, kid. I'm the blacksmith. There'll be jousts in town soon. Who do you think will tend to the dented suits of armor, polish the lances and sharpen the swords, huh?
Someone who's good at those kind of things?
Oh, shut your trap.
What do you think? Who's got the best chance at winning the joust?
I don't care either way. What I do care about is that the knights pay me handsomely for my services. This year the all-time champion can't compete anyway, so the tournament doesn't make any sense at all, really.
And who would that be, pray tell?
Why, the knight Bogumil Wraithling, of course.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's too bad.
I wonder what the prize for the winner of the Oakleaf Challenge will be.
How should I know? I guess you'll be knighted.
You really think?
Well, in case you win, I sure hope not.
We'll see about that. Keep on forging.
Oh, shut up.
Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
Hands off.
Hilda is as unwary as ever. The box doesn't even have a lock. Old Cephal's plum spirit. I wonder if he still fattens his pigs on it.
Could be. They get the hiccups every day.
Where did you get that giant cheese?
I got it as a present.
And now you're selling it off?
Shh. Hands off.
Well, I don't know much about music. Greetings, minstrel. What might be thy name?
My name is Fredhelm. What do you want?
Fredhelm? As in Broderick Fredhelm?
No, I'm afraid not. Just Fredhelm. But you don't have to be so damn formal. All right then, what is it? Is there anything you wanted to complain about?
What's the name of the song you just played?
The Song of Ferendil's Forest. It's about a bewitched forest and a dangerous fairy that lives within. Is there something wrong with it?
By no means. I was just curious. Where did you learn to play the fiddle?
Taught myself. When I was a little boy, I used to watch very closely what musicians did with their fingers.
And that is all?
No. I drew the strings and frets onto a board with coal and practiced all the chords every day. I simply imagined the music. At some point, I finally got hold of a real fiddle. Literally speaking. And since then, I've travelled the lands as a fiddler.
I'll leave you to your fiddling. The times are so bad that people have to make do with pieces of clothing for town fair decoration.
Are you trying to make me uncomfortable with your stare yet again? You will not succeed a second time. By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, birdcatcher. I advise you to go now.
Out of reach. I've got my own garments. I've got my own garments. Old Cephal's plum spirit. I wonder if he still fattens his pigs on it.
Could be. They get the hiccups every day.
Did you make the puppet yourself?
Do you like it?
Well, it's so-so. Rumour has it that the adepts of the goddess of war don't think highly of the king's efforts towards peace. I'm still banned from the temple, humorless priests. I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on my task.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, O'Geard?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, But he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. Well, not towards me, obviously. Just you wait, Dyer's son. In order to outplay me, you'll need more than a ridiculous haircut. I'll talk to him later. A single rope for all the barrels? How am I supposed to reach that? I'm getting too old for these kinds of pranks. A single rope for all the barrels? A single rope for all the barrels? A single rope for all the barrels? I'm getting too old for these kinds of pranks. A crank for hoisting the pennant.
Don't mess with that thing, bird catcher.
You can still tell that old Newcastle was once an army commander. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet, but if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it. Hello, Troga.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle. And why is it that everybody is staring at my belly today? I know good and well that I'm on the heavy side.
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet, but if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it. It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. I'm too occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
Don't mess with that thing, bird catcher. Don't touch that.
I see that the town's pennant isn't hoisted today. Of course not. I've had better ideas. I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences.
You again?
What's the riddle for the last oak leaf?
It's as if the riddle for the fourth oak leaf was made especially for you. The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
Sows at the north gate, acorns, no leaves. Sounds easy, but why should this riddle be made for me?
You'd better hurry, before one of your rivals takes the prize.
What's the prize for the victor again?
The victor will be honored by the king himself.
What exactly does that mean?
You have no business participating in the challenge if you can't appreciate that, unworthy peasant.
Olgierd of the Dyers has stolen one of my oak leaves.
What business is it of mine if you lose your leaves?
But that's not fair. They outnumbered me.
Well, let that be a lesson to you.
I don't need any lessons. I'll get it back somehow. What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
I'll be back. It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. It doesn't work that way. I don't play in front of an audience anymore. You stink. The most cunning swine of the realm. At least the shoemaker doesn't let them roam free anymore. It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck. Hey, those things can easily bite my hand off. Hey, those things can easily bite my hand off. That's no help at all. I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on my task. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. At least it will have one more good night's sleep. It doesn't know what the future has in store after all. No, what use is that supposed to be? Nobody would like that. I'm not going to break in there again. I wasn't very fortunate last time. That's the place where I could have learned to hurl balls of fire at Nostrians. Well, at least I can smash clay jars.
By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, bird catcher.
Hello, Troga.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle. And why is it that everybody is staring at my belly today? I know good and well that I'm on the heavy side.
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet. But if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. I'm too occupied.
Don't mess with that thing, bird catcher. You again?
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
I'll be back.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
It's an easy life. The temple of the kind-hearted goddess, yet not even there am I welcome. I don't think so. It only leads to unwanted consequences. I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on my task. Why on earth should I do that? I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences. Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. Well, not towards me, obviously.